Okay, everything is on. Into chat. Perfect, everything is there. And now I just need to send 2 links. 1, 2, and 3. And hello everyone, my name is Miss Barbar, and welcome to Planet Coaster 2. And today I want to start working on the terraforming of my 50 by 50 theme park. I think it can be really nice. And so what I will do today, well, I want to do some terraforming. That's one thing that is very sure. And so let's just get everything needed. Perfect. And now is my mic. Yes, my mic is working. Perfect. Let me get the audio higher. And I forgot to add the music. What will we do without the music? Perfect. So let's start the terraforming. I will need the base of the terrain. So as you can see, since last time, if you were there, I moved the park up a little bit, so it's closer to the mountain, and we can do some interesting terraforming. Okay, first let's start with some basic terrain. Something like that, yeah, that is good. I want to extend it a little bit for the waterfall that will feed the lake. So speaking of lake, let's start making it. Okay. I want to have some water that will fill into, and we can do different layers of water. I will, no matter what, cut it with the burst technique. Yeah, something like that. And now let's dig the lake. It's maybe quite deep. Yeah, it seems like it's a bit deep, so let's maybe not that far. That could be a good idea. And I want to have a little lake just there where the water can feed into. Maybe a little bigger. Yeah, something going this way could be nice. Then we can start to dig it a little bit. I know it's taking quite a lot of room in the park, this lake, but we will have terrain over it. It will be nice. Trust me. Let's move everything. Perfect. Now let's add some water. That is nice. more water, and maybe natural water would look better. Yeah. Something like that. And we need to make the thing can be a nice view to and have the coaster go below. Yeah. Not the coaster, the train track, and I just realized that it doesn't go all the perfect. I want to have a bit of the terrain in there. Okay, now let's continue to make the waterfall. Need to go towards the edges. Just like so. Once again, more natural water. Yes. I'm sorry. But the water is blue over there, so can always change it. But that's a start. Now let's paint. Oh yes, I have nice terrain. Do I have something dark? Gravel? This will work. And I will have rocks and I'll have that good stuff in no time, so this is just starting to plan the area. I'm doing a bit of terrain work outside. And then we just need to let's go a bit into the ground. Perfect. Ah, don't tell me it's not low enough. It is not low enough. Okay, better now. And I need to make that one go beyond. Like so. Same for this one. You'll understand that why quite quickly. Okay, now we can start the terrain trick. So we'll have the waterfall coming from there. And I could have a little pool. Have a main waterfall, but have a little pool. Maybe slightly higher, like so. Yes. Like so. Maybe not as big. Okay, please tell me the water can get in. Yes, perfect. So we can have the water as we want it. So that is quite nice. And then it's time to take the bus. Literally. We place a bus like so. And now, as you can see, we can scrub the terrain. Have some floating water, so that is nice. We'll have rocks and all of that to help make it more believable. Now I will need a lot of I will need that bus a lot. So I will need one in there. Up, just like so. Then I think it will be easier just to to clean, perfect. Now we can have 2 places with the bus. One just over there. Perfect. So just in there. Maybe even more. Maybe we just do that, yes. Let's take another bus. Thanks TG from the tips, by the way. He's a Planko master. Okay, now let's clean the terrain. Oh god. No, I don't want putting terrain like that. So what we'll do, perfect, we dig a bit more into the terrain. Let's have that. I like having the pools, it's really nice. Maybe I will close them a little bit with rocks and vegetation once we're done, but I like this, and yeah, it will need to flow all the way, something like this, or at least until we don't see it. Look at this! Well, right now it looks like crap, let's be honest. And I know technically it's outside the park boundaries, but I want to have some nice terrain and one more, and the last one, so we can start working on everything. Track ride. Oh. Perfect. Look at this. Floating water. Let's put a bit of gravels. At least it looks okay. Not really good, but this will come. Okay, now what? Hello Mariska, welcome to the stream. Right now I'm starting to work on the terraforming of Fallwood Garden. You were there last time, so no need to turn to what the project is about. And I want to make some very nice waterfall. And I just realized for that I need to at least have the start of the train ride that was, but family train, yes, this one. So I don't know where the station could be there, honestly. That's a really good place for a station. No, I don't want... Oh, the tunnel, where is it? Looking good. Thank you, it's a start. We'll make the river narrower and have that good stuff, but I liked the strata look, and with some more terrain, trees, we're working on this side of the park today. Okay, can do 4 meter, nice. Then we could go on top of the water. Have a nice little bridge. Have just a little island in there, so maybe what we could do is do this. Perfect. Then I know I want the one bit that no. I think, yeah, let's have it over the water. Let's do the terraforming for the island. Does it seem like it's at the same level? Yeah, but it's about right. And then, yeah, I want something out, a little cave so it's protected from the water. Okay, now let's replace that shade water. And the island is maybe a bit too tall, so let's smooth it out. Yeah, something like this. Of course, we'll add the gravel once again. And you know what? Let's make it a bit exposed like that, so could try to have that little boat that we were talking about. Let's see, between the water. I have no idea what I'm doing, if I'm honest. I hope that's okay. Just want to make something that is quite fun. And if we can have the boat as well, I would love it. And now maybe we could go on the train passenger. Need to test that out. If there's clearance or not, and I don't like that shape, so let's just test. Do we have enough clearance if we want to do things like that? We do, but let's move that. Maybe not too much. Let's go to turn. Yeah, a bit of a more generous turn. Then what I can do is height. Okay, maybe with some rock work and all it can look okay. But no, I'm not happy about it. I know I can do it, so that is nice. Let's see if it goes like so. Maybe it was a bit too... $22.47, yeah, maybe if it's a bigger turn, but something like that? Yeah, and I can bring the terrain a little bit more. Then we can be under the waterfall. We can have the space for the little boat. Maybe it's nice to let the train behind the waterfall. That's what is planned, but with the waterfall I'm planning to build, since I want to use some special effect and all, I want to have the waterfall first and something not right. I don't like how close it gets to the ground actually. So let's... I'm planning to have the waterfall just right. But since it's not the usual waterfall with just the water effect, but also some rotating platform and all of that good stuff to really make the effect look cool, I first want to have the train set, and so I can make the waterfall around the train. I think that will help me a lot. And I will adjust the terrain. We just connected back to the session. I feel like something is missing. Let me remove the water and work with the terrain a little bit. No, 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 no. Okay, more raised terrain, that's good. Maybe not that strength. Can we let a waterfall stop on trail like when a train passes? That could be fun. That could be fun, don't know if it will be... Wait, the train is so small. That could be possible, but the thing is, and that's my biggest problem with that, is that the way to do it with the moving platform. But I you'd being live before work, so I left. Hey Citrus, it's been quite a while. I'm in Planet Coaster 2 working on Fallwood Garden, a nice little nature themed park with, and right now I'm planning a little train ride and boat ride that will both be there on this lake with some waterfall effects, but first I wanted to have the layout of my train ride first. And so that's what I'm doing. And right now, yeah, maybe let's make the station slightly bigger. And so yeah, I'm planning to do this little train and I think it could connect, honestly. Just want... Yeah, perfect. Just want to have this little train ride that could be really fun. Having it going around, maybe I could add some nice... maybe... Yeah, that looked like a nice layout. But having a little tower over there could be nice and for the skyline of the park. Now, how do I place that boat ride? First, let's place the water and let's... Oh, no, a boat cannot pass through there. A boat cannot pass through there, so... Okay, we'll smooth it out just after. Let's go back to 6 meters. Okay, now we can do some smoothing. Height smoothing, yes. There's no banging, so... Yeah, I prefer that. The boat can go through there, so that is nice. And yeah, I will need a fences going around there. Let's place that before I forget. Let's take that wood type, and I think we'll go with a very simple fences. So I need this. These planks with this color, and let's make the wall bigger like so. And boom, we have a fence. We have a very simple fence where I can add vegetation on top, like ivy and all. But I can close the park up, so that's quite a good thing. Yeah, that is good. Maybe I will make the shore a little on this side, little less. No, I don't want to. Let's go to at least this part. There I will need to... Yeah, something like that, so... Let's start to make the terrain a little bit more... mountainous. Why is it not connecting there? Okay, it's okay, I will put rocks. It's no big deal. Okay, so all of that is going down. We'll have to fix the terrain even if don't know how much that's possible. Let's clear all the trees, so we'll have this little diorama area. And let's bring a bit more of the terrain. Yeah, something like that. Now I can work on those waterfalls. We've got the fences. Let's put the water back to see. Yeah, that's track ride. So I have this original track ride that I did for the project that I could work on. We just need to put it underwater about this level. And now let's customize machinery. Let's make that slightly bigger. No, I just... Okay then, let's make that a bit bigger so it look a bit more like boats. Yeah, something like this. Can we go even deeper? Yes, we can. Just need to move the station over there, like so. In the water, of course. Bit more in the water. As long as they don't have their foot. Whether I don't care about the operator booth, I can hide it. Okay, attach scenery. Now, what do we want the roof color to be? I could make it the same white as this. Having it flowery themed, that could be nice. Like so. A flower boat. And let's get some nice let's move those. No. To make the boat seems larger. Yep. Attach scenery, let's continue to okay, and I need the last one. Yeah, something like that. Then I want to have an eye. Love the floor boat. Are they in the workshop? Yes, let me get the code right away. Frontier workshop, they are quite old blueprints, so let me just find them. my uploads. Let's scalable spire. Let's see. There! The little fantasy boat. Just adapting them from the... Let's meet. This is the workshop code if you want it. It's in the chat. This was made for a project. The design got adapted and now I'm just, retaking the design and making them fit the park. Okay, we'll need to find a right color for the... Yeah, we could go with that yellow orangey color. Let's go with that. No, let's go all wooden. That scenery. We'll keep the flower yellow. And then... What do I say the flower? Yellow, it's not yellow. Okay, I need to make the head of the top of the boat bigger. Need to adjust. Dang it, not a line. And I forgot one. Perfect, that's the boat. White flower boat. Let's see, what color do... Let's take some of the color we already have in the park. Like the moss. And... we'll see, I think I will add some planks. Want to make it look less plasticky. No. I don't need those. So let's delete. Yeah, let's go with the... Let's go with the green. Perfect, now let's change that with the same green. Add scenery, add object. I want some wood, some wooden piece. So... base material. Wood. And let's see, what could we have that would be nice. Is to get the nice wooden color, but problem is that barrel. I can sink it into the ground. I don't really care because I've Would a barrel work? Let me get the right color. Okay, this is the plank color. As the base, yes, it works. And we won't see it because of the floor. But planks are not enough. So what else can we have? Mirror. And they don't mirror correctly, that's perfect. No, you know what? No mirror. Let's do it manually. Picking shield upside down for the base. I'm keeping the rubber bits, that's one thing for sure, but yeah, for the inside. Shield. This could work for the... wait. The inside of the rubber bits. Oh, that looks like a boat, but we have a big metal ball in the middle. I like the detail it brings, and brings some steps, so that's okay. Sadly, we can't make the things bigger with the... let me think. Flat track ride. Does this work as a... no, it's too big, I don't like that. Now let's keep with the small boat. But thanks for the windshield ID. Teneri, so. Base material, wood, and let's continue to find some pieces that could work. There's those planks that are nice. Those not too messy. Oh no, I don't want a house, I want a... Just need to... yeah. Mirrored. It adds some bulk to the boat, so that is nice. Maybe it's not the one I need, but we're getting close. We're getting close. Hello Mystic! Welcome to the stream. Right now I'm making a little boat for this side of my nature theme park. We have a little train ride. We've got a little boat, and I think then I would love to have maybe over there, or no, over there, yeah, that would be better. A Ferris wheel, that will be very nice. And of course we need some nature. Oh yeah, it's poking through, so now I need something more thin. Could those work for a floor? Yes, they could. A wooden floor, at least that would be better. Maybe a vintage car ride or a log flume. Vintage car ride could be nice. At some point, but it will basically do the role of the boat. No, I don't like the block kicking. Okay, at least it looks like a boat. A barrel? Well, yes, we already have a barrel. But problem is this side in the front. Maybe the problem is not the piece, maybe the problem is the material. Not the material, but the color. I do something like this. It's already better. And of course we'll have the little station. We'll need to change that. Yeah, we'll need to change the color, but at least now we can see how does it look. Yeah, because right now it's obvious that it is a little right. But on this side, I think that can be good. We'll have the fountain, well, not the fountain, the waterfall over there. So yeah, we could have the boat pass through there, and how do I make it come back? Good question, miss. Let's go with something bigger. And I want to go all the way to this side of the lake. I would love having invisible track just for that purpose. Just for that ride, or a little boat ride, that would be perfect as well. Not too close. And I need to think about how it's not quite a big... I will smooth it out, I just want a rough layout, so we can start working from there. I put myself in a corner there. Maybe what I can do... move it slightly, but that won't help with my problem, that is I have nowhere to get access except if I pass from there, but I have the front of the station. I have to rethink the layout. Just need an exit path and an entrance path. Okay, so first let's do the exit path. Just near the waterfall, that could be nice. Wait. Ooh. And on top it's completely black, where we doesn't have the transparency we want. Do we still have from... we'll need to think about this, but this method will make having an underwater park possible. Oh, I'm excited. This was the first project I wanted to do in Planet Coaster 2, but wasn't possible. Okay, let's fix that color first. Okay, it's already better, yeah, we see it less. But now it's... yeah, something like that, it's good. Okay, we have our exit path, so that is good. Now we can have the entrance one. Yeah, more something like this, so there is no clipping. We'll smooth it out, don't worry. Yeah, and we could go all the way to there, past the little island. Do some kind of loop. Something like so. And there will be the... oh, no, not too close. Somewhere close to... not too close to the big waterfall, won't be too realistic. Would look cool, but... okay, that's the little... how many boats can I have? Let's say 12 boats. Yeah, 12 little boats that are floating. I like the idea. I really do. Let's try to have a nice fall terrain with the area. Oh yeah, I like this. Bit of yellow, bit of red. And before I do the terraforming, I just want to place the Ferris wheel. Not the queue and all, but just the Ferris wheel, so little higher, like so. Sitting on the water, it's nice. And now we can break this apart. And this as well. And let's have a bit more fun. And let's take 2 bits, let's smooth. Nothing to smooth. So it's not as straight, and let's go, yeah, something like this. Oh! Now I want something like this, please. Yes, nice. Yeah, why not? Yeah! That's better. We've got the little boat, that is nice. And now I think what we need to do, sadly, it's that. You selected gravel. We need to do that to the whole water area. We can make some area look deeper and all, but yeah, for the better look, let's go with that one. Come on! Don't tell me it's a little bit higher. Is it? Oh, is it? Better? Yeah, and we can hide it a little bit more. Perfect. Something very nice like that. And let's extend this area a little bit more. Perfect, and do they have their feet in the water? They do. Please tell me I can lift it slightly. Okay, they have their feet into the shield. Machinery. Okay, it will be clipping anyway. And it's not. And it's visible again, so let's just change the color. And even if it's slightly visible, I think that's okay. Just love the idea of having little boats. And I need to move the fence a little bit more. Well, not the fence, the... Move the terrain. Like so. Perfect. Now let's put the water back in. Yeah, we now have the water. We'll need to work on these little branches. Need to connect all of those. The two of those. Plus entrance. And I have no room for the exit. Ah! Do we do that? And it's like wondering if we keep it. Because it's like the water being shallow. No. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work for me. And let's try to get a better depth. I'm sorry guys, I'm really sorry. This is in stream content, so you're there for the process, right? Okay, then we will have the gift shop over there. Let's place the foundation of the gift shop. Let's take the other planks. Can you snap? Can you snap? Yes, good. Maybe some real boat? Yeah, but I don't think the big boat could work in that setting. Oh. I'm not sure if the big boat could work in that setting. I want the park to be kinda small and the big park don't do it for me. Can you please connect? No. Why? Why do you not want to connect? Hmm. Now we wanna connect? Yes. Okay, let's just remove the foundation. This looks like what I want for my gift shop, so that is nice. Ah! Okay, that's a... Yeah, come on! Come on! Why are you doing this game? I don't understand why the game doesn't want me to have my gift shop. My path right there. You know what? Let's make it a feature. If I can move the gift shop, the foundation of the gift shop all the way. What? Why are... Game! Come on! Work with me today. Please. Ah, the game. When the game doesn't want to work with you today. Okay, and last one. That's better, thank you game. Thank you game. Okay, now let's start doing what I said I will do in this video. Work on the terraforming. Want more depth to make it look more realistic. Perfect, let's get the gravel again. Let's get the clean water. And a bit of long grass, perfect. I could do some scale boat, some boat with fish, maybe that could work, but we'll see, not today. I'm not in the mood for those kind of thing right now. Just want to have some nice things. Okay, first thing I want a path, so let's take a stamp. Yeah, let's take a stamp. We'll connect to there. And we could have some trees, so maybe we can have it to the same layer. Does it look like the same layer? It does. Okay, and then what do I do? Let's take a 12-meter path. Maybe not 12 meters, it's maybe a bit overkill for the size of the park. Yeah, let's do something like that. Then I can add some rocks and have maybe some trees in the middle? Yeah. We just move that bit. Oh. We delete that path. Let's reduce the size of the gift shop slightly. Maybe about half. Okay, weird shape, that's okay. We can add some floor letter. Place entrance. Entrance could be there. Place exit. Okay. Don't have much room for the exit. Is it the same level? Look like it. Nice. So we can make a nice platform. Something like so. Yeah, for the platform. Then let's take the terrain tool once again. And that could work. And so since I don't have the boat anymore, what I can do, let's delete all of this. I don't need to go as high. I can just do something like that. We can smooth then this and this. To have a nice gradient, nice. Then, what do? We start the waterfalls. So what will I need for the waterfall? I will need some rocks. I will need a wall. Let's start with walls to plan the waterfall. Up. Let's have you blue. Just so I know what I'm doing. Okay, this will need to come closer. So I will need to do more terrain work. Yeah, something like this could be nice, and maybe even so we are a little more fancy. Yeah, with a split. Like so. I'm just planning. Right now, track ride, I need my bus once again. Need to get... Okay, need to be a bit higher. And then... auto tunnel. Like so. We'll do the terraforming later on the bottom. Then, for this side, bit from building. Maybe we could have an arches of a waterfall. So something like this. Some rocks in the middle to hide the mechanism. And one more. that will go like this, and I can adjust the waterfront at the bottom like so, and I'm in the building. And so right now it looks like crap. I totally agree. But it's planning. We still need to add some rocks. We need to add lots of things, actually. So 2 meters. And yeah, something like this with maybe some rocks. Maybe one channel that will be over there and heal that side. And will be nice for the boat to pass through. Yes. Then we could have a simple one over there. Yes. And the last one. That will just be in there. And that looked like a nice composition with the tree framing everything. So we could have a bit of terrain connecting through there. And a bit of terrain like so. Having the train in there to climb, yes, something like that. And we could have a forest all the way around there. Let's go to more planning tools, yes. And then we can just move it out. Rough it out like so, then smooth it. And it's starting to look really nice. Okay, so all of this will need to come all the way there so we can have some trees. Yeah, something like so. Don't care how it look on this side, it will look ugly. Anyway, I want to see how it will look from the view from the park, and that's quite important. This could reach over there, like so. And it will be useful to place the trees. Nice. Just removing the shadows on the side. Okay, then we can have the terrain going all the way there, just for the line of trees actually. And I can have trees all the way to that corner, so that is nice. And let's just flatten so we can then have the terrain come up. Yeah, something like that. Let's move. That's good. That is good. Would I like to have even some waterfall on top? Maybe, but let's not go too far. Not go too far. We won't even see all the way up there. This is really the bottleneck. Okay, so now let's continue to plan that area. Let's go smaller. Let's smooth. Yeah, the water like so. And it will be visible from the... That's why I'm going all the way up there, it's because of this ride. But now it's time to do some terraforming magic. So it won't look as bad. We'll need to have something and... So, how do we do terraforming magic, you might say? We will need one specific item. Let's take a one once again. Dig found building, and this will be our waterfalls. Okay, so deactivated. I need some water, and this is where the magic will start. We need to go rotational for... I need the corner like so. This will be the base of our waterfall. Edit building. And now let's start with the first waterfall. Let's start with this one. Need to adjust it to the water like so. Let's get a first roll. Edit building. Oh yes, so that on Teggy, great idea for beautiful waterfall. Yeah, Tag is a master of ride coaster, and did you see it did lava? Managed to do believable lava with bubble and all. The guy will never do a park, he will just continue to play with game and loop. Need to... Okay, I need to go in reverse. We'll maybe need to change the color of the water. Yeah, something more like so. Attache scenery. Oh, game? Okay, I thought my game just crashed, but no. Good. Okay, now that we have that base, we can start placing some waterfall effects, because they're still quite important. If I'm in the effect, maybe that will work better. Oh, look at that with the rocks, it will be incredible. Yeah, it will be incredible. Speaking of rocks, we should start placing those. So, tiger rocks. And let's start with the first one to direct the water. Like so. We'll need lots of rocks to work our way. Yeah, we'll need to build that up. Need a background as well. And I think it was closer in the tutorial. We didn't see the water as much, if I remember. But we already have one cylinder up, it's not like we're done. Oh, sorry for that, forgot to get my phone sounds. Sorry. It's harder to do on big waterfall like so, but we'll manage. We'll need more rocks. We'll need the splash as well. Waterfall bottom. Yeah, bit by bit, one effect at a time. Then we need a pull. Yes, a pull to the create custom. I need a stamp. Okay, that's all I need. So we can add some wave machine to the bottom, like so. But we need to continue to do it, because right now it doesn't look like a cool waterfall feature. I think just a wall of water will work. Water. And it's not the same color. Let me fix that. Attach scenery. Oh! I need to be in relative. Like so, then we copy. Those and let's have them a bit behind. Oh, look at that! And then there's one effect that I love in the water effect. And of course after that it will be adding rocks and making all the terraforming, but one waterfall at a time, and one waterfall at a time. and that effect. It's not that one, but could have a waterfall top as well. And there's a bit of clipping with the water, so yeah, let's do that. Edit building, then how is that effect named again? I think it's that one. Is it? Yeah, it's that one. Don't know why I'm keeping this wall, but that's okay. We've got the base of our waterfall, so that is nice. I will add some customization after that, but I still at least want to have the base. And a slightly longer one on this one. Let's see, we'll reach about there. Is there clipping of the water? No, so it can go up to there. One, two, three. Like so. Edit. Ooh. Edit building. I want to get one of those. like so. We'll need to have some rock in the back too. I'm starting to like that. And then I can add some rocks in the middle from this one. Let me just get water rabbit foam. Where did I place the... Do I need another one? No. I was smart enough. I was a smart woman. Maybe not on this one, but on this one. And let's place them just behind where we want them to be. This one is gonna be trickier. The big one, because I can't... Love the way it looks already, going to give it a try. It's quite fun. I don't know how it is on the performance, so maybe don't use it too much everywhere, but just for a few waterfalls I think it should be fine, so have fun. As long as you have fun, I think it's okay. Okay, let's continue to work on those first. Let's get some rocks. No, rocks. And we have the temperate paste that could look like they're a little bit drenched and... But if I add some rocky bits out there... like so, and let's play with water. Like it's splashing. Does the wave matching work in natural water? Yes, it does. It does, but it's a bit tricky to place it. You have to place a pool with one wave machine. And then, not using the select tool, using the multi-select, you take it, and then you move or duplicate it, and I will place it just in there because there's not a lot of movement. And as you can see, if we place a few of them, so the effect is a bit exaggerated. It's working! It's an effect I found by accident a while ago that a lot of people in the community found them, and it's quite fun actually. Yeah, it's incredible. Honestly, I could say I don't know why Frontier bothered to cut it, but I think it's not that they bothered to cut it. It's that this water, even if people can go in them, it's cut the same as this one, except kids can go in there. And that's amazing. Okay, let's have some rocks. Yeah, let's try to create some... Let's see if we can find the right color, maybe for the colored rocks. Let's have it near. And let's find the right gray. So let's start with some basic grays. I think we need to go more in the greenish, like so. Too much green. Let's see how much can we get that color close. Oh, that is pretty close. Perfect, I found the color I need for those rocks. Yeah, some rocks in the bottom and they don't have moss. They don't have moss, so it's amazing. Yeah, and we can add some rocks on the back like so. So it does look like it's a little bit more rough. And it will help us to fill the gaps and don't have moss everywhere, so that is nice. We can place a few of those. And take the tiger rocks. Maybe the color is not right. Maybe it's a little bit clearer. Too clear? No, maybe it's that one that needs some... I think we've got a better color on this one. Yeah, much better. And of course, don't forget there's the... Oh, it's temperate rock, I need the tiger rocks, that's why. But still, the color is better, so let's just get the tiger rocks. Damn, I love this game so much. I love these rocks. Oh, they do rocks. Then we need some things to fill those holes. Like so. And it's already looking quite nice. Like, let's take more of those. Or maybe a big one just near the... This one will be tricky because we need to play with the rocks and all, but that's why I love to play this game. It's a puzzle. You need to find what fits, what doesn't. Play with shapes, play with rocks. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I will wait on the rest too. But it's really starting to look really fun. Let me remove those walls, except the middle one. I will keep the... And let's place some trees. Let's place some trees so we can have a feel So scenery brush, I could play with the temperate autumn tree brush, and it's very nice, don't get me wrong, but problem with that? Well, I only want aspen trees, mostly aspen trees. I have to go now. Have a great day. Thank you for coming to the stream. It was fun having you there. Thank you for your feedback, and I will see you next time on video or on the next stream. Aspen. So let's create a custom scenery brush. We need some aspen trees. And as you can see, we need to change some settings. It looks really nice, but object spacing. Change. Now intensity. And as you can see, we still need to do some tweaking. So edit brush. This one, object spacing, pen width. Can I maximum scale, object spacing? Let's minimum scale, objects. What? Okay, I failed that one, but that's okay. None. But that means if I take it to 13 meter, perfect. Then let's change the scale from 100% to 150, and we can create a pretty nice aspen forest. And so what I can do, can paint on the side, something like that. And look at this is a bit too close, but it looked really cool. Can have a bit, some of them a bit closer. Save change, and my game crash. I am sorry. This never happened to me before. Okay, I hope I didn't lose anything. I really hope so. But don't worry, I'm still there. I should have a screen in case the game crash. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Didn't expect to have the game to crash like that. And okay, the game is launching. Whew. Okay, now let's hope that we didn't lose much. The trees, I don't care. Let's see, I don't care about the trees. But I care about the waterfall. The trees, it's just a scenery brush. I can do that quite quickly. Edit park. Finger crossed. Man. Eesh. I don't want to lose everything. Why game? Okay, we have the rocks. They are not... No, they have the right color. Those were the wrong rocks. Do I still have the scenery brush? No. Okay, we'll have to remake it. But I prefer to have to remake it one build. Honestly, remake one scenery brush, then have to remake everything. At least we still have the fountain, so that... Why do I say fountain? The waterfall, and this is what matters. Okay, let's play with that a little bit. Okay, at least we didn't lose anything, right guys? We didn't lose too much. Crash happened. Less and less, so... It's been a while since I had a crash. And last time it was not even the game fault. Okay, let's take the colors. We lost our color palette, but that's okay. I prefer to have lost the color palette than losing everything. Ah, why did you do that game? Okay, good. Bigger rocks. We have some flat rocks we can place. You can go a bit under. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Now let's save the park so I don't lose much. Let's recreate a new brush, create new brush. Let's call it Aspen. Let's get those aspen trees as we wanted. Up, we take all trees. Make this to 60 meter, 150%. Cancel. This is good. This is good as well. Okay, we've got our scenery brush back. That is great. Now I can paint the terrain a little bit. This will be covered in rocks, so that bits I don't care. Okay, and maybe the paint is a little too high, but that's okay. Once we do a pass with the dry grass, no, not the dry grass, the long grass. Yeah, it's muddy everything up. Okay, good. We didn't lose too much. I was afraid for a second. Okay, so I need to surpass on. Avoid scenery. And now we can play with the brush a little bit. And look at that, a little bit more over there. It looked quite nice. And the rest we can place manually. We can place a few of those trees. Oh, one there would be... No, maybe more of a whipping willow there. But we wouldn't see the thing in the back, so maybe just in there, and it's a bit of green, so that is nice. Let's place a bit of yellow, so we can have the aspen going further, and then... Oh, I don't have one of those yet. Maybe instead of... No, it will be too... Yeah! And a nice rock work and vegetation. And this could be perfect. And oh, maybe a bit too close. Oh, there it would be nice if it was a little higher up, so it framed quite nicely, but maybe it's... The color is a bit much, so maybe just that one. It feels a bit better for the area. Something like so. Up, let's pull the train a little bit. Can the smoothing tool help me? Yeah, it can. Nice. Let's replace the water once again. We're going to do that a lot, I think, in this area. And look at that! Let's take one aspen tree. Get it down. No, let's have the waterfall of our main feature in there. With the train. And there's something I wanna do before I forget. Forgot to mossify a lot of my walls last time. And so this is what I want to do, mossify things. Just like that. I love the look. Really give to the... and I know it will have a building there, so maybe it's not as useful. Okay, let's continue placing some vegetation in there. Would love to have this corner really feeling alive. So let's continue with the trees. Maybe one of you. For a bit of green. Yeah, let's... Let's place you on something stable. A little bit darker, taller. And I do really like that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do all of this corner, it will be nice. Okay, this will need to start to climb. It's the limit of the map. let's have it. Let's have the tree over there. And the last one until it's a bit useless. There we go. Could I do a croquis coastline? Let's just shine. Let's go a bit underground like so. And even less. Okay, prefer that one. Let's play with it. I like the idea. I really like the idea. Ooh. So, let's copy. Bit higher, like so. And I like the I really like it on this side. Yeah, maybe not all the way because it will be too much. But let's continue to fluff this area a little bit. Taiga, I want some taiga rocks. I'll farm a bit of rock work in there. Yeah, and we can continue along the gift shop as well. Slightly higher, like so. And one more in there. And one more, but that is more into the ground, not in the air. Please, no, no. Be a good rock formation and stay in the ground, please. Okay, then. Need some bushes. Some reed, that is good. Yeah, something like that. It's really nice. And this is the border of the park, but I want it to be really nice. And a bit of reed there. Just like that, then we take the other reed. Really playing with nature. No, I'm not clipping though. It's not natural. Okay, something like that. That is nice actually. Then what did I use for the vegetation over there? I saw it. Okay, I know the vegetation I use. So let's have a bit of that. Edit building. Creosote. Not flowering. And I will use a lot of ivy to cover that wall. Okay, can delete all of that. Now we have a park barrier, so that's nice. Oh, look at that. A bit in the water, that is nice. Then what did I use as well? The bramble. Big Quebec. Oh, but no, that's not for this park. Bit of bramble as well. And it looks great overgrown, I like this. I really do like that. And then I think I use some rose bushes. Let's get the floor. Yeah. Look at this. It's lovely. It is lovely. Then we'll keep the pool there from now. I still need to work on the rest of those waterfalls. But that's okay, we're towards the middle of the stream, so... Oh, look at this! We'll have a nice fountain in the middle. Maybe playing with those shapes once again that I have. And I noticed quite a lot of the park. I could make it more compact, but that's not the point actually. I want to have a park that do all of this area and have some nice terraforming around it, and right now I'm managing my goal. Right now this is looking more and more how I would love it to look like. Do we have a plant that could work for duckweed? Oh! Actually... I'm not looking for lily pad. for water lilies, but just... yeah, I really like some duckweed. I like that. And then we can have the water lilies to complete everything. Yeah, look at this. Lovely. And yeah, a bit over there. And it looks quite nice like so. Look at that. It's really cool. It is really cool. And how's the view from the entrance? Oh, I like this with the mountain in the back. The Ferris wheel. Maybe a drop tower could be nice. Still want to have a playground as well, so... but yeah, maybe a drop tower over there. That's right, let's see. The small drop tower, yes. But I know it's a family park. Meant to be a family friendly park, and this is maybe not as family friendly. So maybe a sky watcher, but I do have the park and don't really fit the vibe, so let's just break a bit the line. Perfect. And let's customize the tree. What I'm saying. The moss. No, the train. Come on, miss. Okay, this can stay blue. I need to go. Okay, so and maybe another shade of that green. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I really do like that. We got the little train. Let's set the right and let's... yeah, let's see. Maybe I need to move this part a little bit. So we will continue. We need something in the middle. That's for sure a nice fountain, or maybe something a little bit more like an art installation or some little tree made out of glass could be great. Like something very minimalist with triangles. So this will be inside where will be below the waterfalls. And then why did I quit? We are getting to the interesting area. Forgot to remove that wall, that's okay. Oh, look at that! That's amazing! That really is amazing! And then we arrive in this area where I still need to place the water lilies. And then yeah, the gift shop with a very nice window. Okay, so first thing I want to test. Schenk. Do we have waterfall? Medieval Street, 12 Dungeon, Edge Forest. No water, underwater revive. We don't have waterfall? Please tell me we have a waterfall. Oh, nice. No, that's not what I want. Medusa's gaze. Okay, let's... Storm, I don't care. No. I'm just curious. Okay. Okay, we'll have the in-game soon, so that's no biggie. That's no big deal. Okay, so let's already copy in there. We will need to do quite a lot of adjustment. But let's place it so I can at least copy it and play with the thing. Okay, so let's get some water lilies. Those could look like very good in the water as well. Maybe if we mix the two together it could look good. And it does, it look quite alive. Look at that. Okay, but that's not what I was looking for, did I? Okay, then some smaller one. Something like that is really nice. If I don't bring it to the end of the world. Perfect, and some smaller one for the edges. And it really adds a nice layer to the place. And maybe some over there for now. Yeah, look at this. So lovely. Oh, nice. Ah, I'm so happy. Oh yes, we had to fix that. Okay, let's... Okay, I think it will be better and I can move with this one. Let's not do the tunnel. Perfect. Seems better, yes. Looks better. Oh boy. Let's remove that wall. Let's just move you. So I know I can remove that wall. Perfect. Let's make this one. But yeah, how do we hide that? This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I can complete the facade. This one is gonna be hidden. We won't see the bugs, so that's okay. This is this one that's gonna be challenging, to say the least. But it's okay. Found you! Hehehe. Okay, now we have another waterfall that is done, so I can do this little thing. That one. Let's just copy the some rocks we have around. Or not, let's place some rocks manually. It will work better for what we're trying to do. And then I need some taiga. Let's change the rotation of that one. Let's go. Something like this could work. Then we need another rock to break a little bit what is going on. And yeah, it can be nice to play with the scale. I know we won't see that bit from anywhere, but still want to make it good, look good. Okay, let's continue the framing of that area. Like so. That's amazing. No, I just need to, yes, select and break a bit the cylinder. I forgot to do that. Look a bit more like it's gushing. Oh damn, look at those waterfall. Oh, look at this. Let's try to get the train. Oh yeah, I like this angle. Ah, that's amazing. Okay, can open. And what will I do? Facilities. A bus. Woodwood Garden. Gardens. And people can start and come to the park. Think it will be a better experience than just have nothing. Ah, but don't you look at that. Can't wait to do the station. Oh, I love this. It will be nice to have a little shed when we go out of this part. So let's take a not a Viking sign. What am I saying? And yeah, let's have a little shed. Not much. Let's have a simple roof. What kind of roof could we play with? Viking roof. Yeah. We could do something. And then we need the extra bit on the outside. Like so, one on the other side as well. Is there other one that are less deep? Yeah. You can have a little shed just like this. How does it look from the cube? Yeah, I like this. Let's see with the train, maybe, yeah, a bit higher. Then let's just take... Okay, so I know where I need to have my custom floor. And honestly, I could just take No, I like the... I like the sign. It's that one with... Okay, let's fetch a wood color and our little... Did I forget to add barrier in those? I did. Okay, not clipping into any side. Perfect. Please tell me it's enough or I'm... What are you doing? Okay, don't take a shortcut to the walls, please. Yeah, that will be very kind of you. Everyone is going for the train, that is nice. We can do something like this. And now all we have to do is to copy it. That nice little floor. But create a nice interaction where you must look in this direction. But is it really the right thing to do? First, is it the right color? No. No, it's not the right thing to do. It is not. Okay, let's have more lily pads over there. I think having a patch just there will be nice. Yeah, let's have it go under. Are you flying, my friend? No, you're not. Water lily, not an air lily. Okay, then. Then. We have this beautiful area that is coming up. We have the challenge of doing this waterfall. This will be the hardest one. I'm really thinking, how do we do it? I think the best thing to do is to start. That's already a thing. If we don't start, we can't know. And then you can move this over there. So we'll have a nice passageway to carve. Okay. And now this is where it gets complicated. First, let's hide. Okay, this is where it will become quite hard, I will say. So first let's take a more straight rock. And let's think. What's the most flat piece of rock? Well, it's that one. And the hard part will be to have a cut in it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys. Okay, first let's copy the water. Okay, one at a time, is that it? Yeah, one at a time. Let's have it just a wall. Can we see through? Okay, and we need this, so this will have to go down. Got it. Okay, now we have two problems. The first one, how do we get the water look? That same water look. But that can be fixed quite easily. Okay, let's copy from another one. Because the problem is that they are quite opaque. And so to get the result I want, because I can't have it cut like so. And because if I do that, let's see, we'll need the train to do a pass. And when it's behind, yeah, if we at least we don't see it, and from the train perspective, we don't see a thing. So I think what I need to do is more effects. First, can playing with the color add to the effects? Oh, of course I don't have the color anymore, so let's copy. And we get a similar effects. Honestly, let's get the full effect. Because I think it's a better compromise. We don't have... Can copy the effect on the other side, so we can still see what's going on. But it's not the best. Need to adjust those rocks. Perfect. Don't want them sticking through. Okay, first let's do this. Let's have at least the tube. I was thinking of glass, but glass won't really make it, don't. Okay, and we can still see the train going through. But I will have to copy the effects. And of course, we need it to fit. Come on, I just want to get my little friend over there. Perfect. My little friend over there. And I need a third one. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. It's subtle that I need a second one. That one is done. Perfect. And now let's get this one. Perfect. We've got 3. Now we just have to copy. And the last one. Oh. Edit scenario group. Hello? 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 And the last one, as I said. Okay. Yes, I want to. Okay. So, we've got the waterfall. Let's retake that. Okay, go back. And then we have a similar effect to the last one, but we will be able to see the train. So, that's good news. That is good news. Because this means that at least now I can play with the shape a little bit. Okay, let's paint it in a rocky manner. Nice. Now it's starting to give that rocky feel, and we can break part of it with maybe what I could do is take this one, ivy lower, don't need to find where is it? Okay, I found it. I found it. A bit further, like so. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Then still need to break that shape a little bit more. Hello, Baganga. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on Fallwood Garden, my 50 by 50 park, and doing a bit of the terraforming with some custom waterfall. And it's a lot of work to try and really have something that look great, and I made myself a little challenge. Of course the train is not testing anymore, but I wanted to have a little windows for the train. Sadly it doesn't work as well as I wanted because the water is a little bit too opaque, but the effect is there, and that's what matters. If we have the train go a little bit faster, we can see the silhouette of the train. It's really subtle, but I think it can be... It's a really cool effect. And right now I'm breaking a bit that window that we have to, yeah, make something that look quite cool. Yeah, now it looks like there's some holes. Now I need some water effects. And yeah, my mic is still water splash. Large. We need a few of those. Yeah, so we've got the idea that the waterfall is setting the place right, setting the rocks. And then let's have some mist caused by the water vapor. Some in there as well. Maybe not as huge. In there I like the idea of having some mist as well. Yeah, then in the cave, because of all the water vapor, let's have some mist, so we've got really fun effects. Yeah! Now I need to fix that all. But bits by bits, we're getting there. Tega. Tega, tega, tega. Okay, so how do we fix something like this? First, let's get to the top and place some interestingly shaped rocks. Like so. Now I need to remove that effect as if the rocks were... This could be quite nice actually. And this could break with some water splashes at the bottom. Yeah, this could be nice. We'll adjust the track just after I found out to fix this. Won't be an easy task. Like so, then I like having it almost through a crack like so. Let's see, how about the height of the train? Oh, if we just adjust it ever so slightly. And let's see, it could smoothing do the no, 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 no. Okay, so I really like that. Having it coming through a small crack. Then we could have a ridge of the rock like so. Oh yes, I do like that. A bit of vegetation just embedded into the cliff face. Look at this! Isn't it good? I will need a bit of light. Haha, that is nice! Then I could have some of those to blur the edges. Perfect. Same on the other side. Yeah! It's lovely! And one more just like that. Yeah! That's amazing! That's it. Oh, I do love that. You need some dry creosote. Like so. Just to give a small amount of light we want. And we're passing through behind the waterfall. Ah, that is nice. Okay, I don't think I will need more editing, so let's have the train do a run. Just like that. Nice! And of course we have quite a few people in there for just toilets. Okay, you're open. You are open. Okay, let's have some foliage in there. To have some duckweed. No, I need periwinkles, yes. And let's add some vegetation to the island. Very nice. And maybe one little tree so we can have some nice interaction. Just like so. Yes, it doesn't hurt. This is screenshot worthy. Yeah, this is really screenshot worthy. A nice little screenshot, nice. And I want some trees in the middle, so let's get some. Yeah, something like that. Let's just move you to the side so we break the alignment. Always important to break the alignment. Perfect, and now I can do this bit. Perfect, now some creosote bushes. And some brambles. No, that's not brambles. And don't you look at that? That is really lovely. That is really lovely. Amazing. Okay, so now there's the subject of the glass tree I would like to make. Stucco. Okay, we can have the tree in the middle. Okay, let's get the shade of green that we add in there. Perfect. And I want something quite nice, so first let's play with one circle. Something like that. Let's get it down even more. And one last. Yeah, something like that. No, I don't want the base. And let's make it smaller. I like this quite well. We have something in the middle. Okay, now let's take you. Loop and ultra slow. And perfect. Ooh. Now we just need to adjust. And let's add the pièce de résistance. And now, I have an idea. Let's do with one circle first. Perfect, and the last one. Yeah, I think this can be really cool. Hi, hello PowerSork, welcome to Followwood Garden, welcome to the stream, and right now I'm working on this little train area with some beautiful waterfalls that are still work in progress, as you can see. But I'm working on this little train area and I wanted to have a little art piece. Continue with the theme of the art piece and have something fun. I have a little piece that will be called Maple. And that will, yeah, spin. Because I think it's nice. Okay, then we can take the inner circles. Up. Perfect, and I forgot to change this one. And then we can take all of them in the middle. Like so. Give them their final color. Of course I need to unstack some of these for the clipping. Okay, how does it look when it moves? Quite good actually. Maybe it could move a little faster. So let's go very slow. Yeah, I like that. And now for the hardest part. I want everything to connect. And that will be quite fun. It will be fun, but it will be a challenge. How could we do that? Fin. Yeah, I have an idea. We first do this with the right color, of course. And then what we can do, of course, get to the right size. And yeah, connect. It's custom supporting, but for an art piece. Okay, and one and a one. And a two. Okay, something like this. Yes. And you're not in the right, my friend. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Make you slightly bigger, just like that. And then what I think I can do, because I did that in a pretty smart way, for most of them since I copied it, all I can do is take it, move it, and adjust. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm not that smart, but that's okay. Into the bowl, yes. No, you know what? It'll be easier to redo it. Let's go. This one connects. Let's connect as well. This one doesn't connect well. Perfect. And then we need to continue. but yeah, like this. I like this. Maybe not there though. Maybe let's have it visible from the queue. Yeah, something like that. And it creates a whole new level of immersion. We have this little piece that is rotating. But then when we're after the... Maybe... No, I like having it on the side. So... We need to continue to reach those discs. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Dim, dim, dim. Dim, dim, dim. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do. Do dum dum. Dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. And now we just need the support for the top. Bam, 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 la, la, da, 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 da. And perfect, the maple tree is done. Oh, I do like that. I really do like that. That is pretty nice. How does this area look at night, by the way? Okay, we need some light, but no, we already have starting to have some light in there, but yeah, all of this we need some light package, but I think I will do that in the end. It will be more fun to have that in the end. And so, that is pretty cool. Still need to, that's all we have done today. 8 AM is nice. Let's see on the opposite. I like 9 PM. 10 PM is nice as well. Let's have some let's make it go over the water so it will be easier to fix. Let's place some custom duckweeds. Dang, it looks nice. It looks so nice. And we've got the fall in Fallwood, because this whole park was about this idea of having custom waterfalls. And now I have all of this to do. Let's get into relative. Up, let's break the thing a little bit, and then let's continue the toilet roll waterfalls. Because it looks like a toilet roll. Okay, so this one won't be really seen from anywhere in the park because even from there we won't see it. But I like it as an overview of the park, and how we started today. Can say we did already quite a lot of work because that was quite ugly when it started. And on the side, and do we? No, we don't. Edit building. Now we get into the rock. We copy. Okay, we can place those in the terrain. Like so, so it does look good. Then we can copy. And it really adds some movement to the waterfall, and I need to fix that all. Then... oh. We do the hard part of grabbing this and grabbing that. So we can make the effect all along. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. Oh, that's amazing. And from this view we see a bit of the egg, so it's duckweed time. It's reed time. Bushes, bushes. And I can be a bit more sloppy about it, just so it's in the end and you don't see the egg as much, so... And we can't even see it, so... yeah, it's okay. Just from the... yeah, the small bit that we'll see from the... from the top. Okay, now 2 waterfall left. And with the eye I think I could copy this one. Place it where I need to. I don't need 2 of them. And I will say we need to adjust like so. Yeah, this one is... the egg is gonna be thin, so... and then we can scoop it and we'll have to cut it, this one. Because I only want 2. Attache chaînerie. Look. Maybe a bit less. And we just need to adjust it like so. Perfect! We've got all the waterfall and... yeah, it's just gonna be seen from the Ferris wheel. Just from the Ferris wheel. And that's okay. Some fine things are not meant to be seen too much, so I'm going simple with that one. No need for too much detail when it's just in the back. But of course, I still wanna give a cave look. Yeah, let's reduce the size of the water body. Oh, the park made money! Perfect. Now we can do something similar for this one. This one will have slightly more detail because we can see it. Okay, up. Yes. Look quite nice. And I think let's play with some force perspective with that one. We take the same trees, we make it quite small. And we block the view of an animated piece, but we can place it there. Yeah. Let's also have a bit of red, so looking nice. And yeah, the string is still going up. Enormous error message, but everything is fine. And then my friend, well, we continue. We continue the rock work. Like so, we need to hide the edge of the water, that's the most important thing. Then we can play with some pieces to get a bit of shapes. And like I said, it's not as much, but it works. And if it works, it's what matter. Let's copy that rock, it looks quite sturdy. Can start to work on this side. Okay, you can go in the bottom, nice. Then let's take this one. Let's get to the rocks. Perfect. Now let's get to Tiger Rocks once again. Let's have some of those. They have a nice structure. Like so. And I think I will keep that, save that as a blueprint. Waterfall template. Like ah. Waterfall template. Don't know if I will use it much, I'll just redo them, but if needed. At least for this park, I have the rocks, I have the same color, so... Scenery... Park scenery... Nature, rocks... Apply... Play role... And... Team nature. Save blueprint. Perfect, let's... Even though I saw the icon, let's save. Oh my god, let's compare. Oh, it has changed quite a lot. Oh, look at this. Want to the station today? I'm just in the mood for terrain, if I'm honest. Today, so... Let's finish the stream with some great terrain work. And maybe a color scheme for this. Ah, but look at this! I think I will at least have a floor. So I know when I place the fences, let's add curb, add railing. I don't need the railings. Okay, this is all that I need. Then let's take some wood. Let's take the same color of this wood, so thing seems... Let's go 2 meters. Okay, now we can always add some... We can always add some clutter, so that's okay. Let's try to align it like so. Perfect. And let's... Yeah, that is good. Can you try to be just below? Yes! How's the rating on that little shrine, by the way? Yeah, right, prestige. Scenery bonus. How's the stats of that thing? Yeah. It's a little train, it's not meant to be exciting, it's nice little train through some beautiful areas. That's enough. And I think we'll keep the default color. I don't know why we can change this material but not this. Never understood. We'll never will. Okay, let's try to have a little retaining wall. Up Viking wall. I think it will be nice. And we can add some vine afterward. Good, let's add a rock. I want to take a rock in there to fill that gap. And it will, yeah, it will work with the nature vibe. And it allows me to don't work with that complicated bits of terrain. And then what I want to trust the people in this park and just have the minimum of fences. So yeah, something like that. Don't really know if it's realistic or not, but I trust the people of the park to do the right thing. Yeah, it's coming good. Then we'll have this little building, this little gift shop. Sorry, my brain just stopped working for a second. Let's add some moss. Forgot to add the moss on this side, so let's fix that right away. And on this platform, I need my taggy blueprint stamp. Let's put them there. And I can remove the pool, so that's a good thing. Oh. Oh. Yeah, right. Let's wait until there's no people left. Like so. Great custom. Could add a tree, but I think I will just add some rocks. Yeah, something like that. Maybe not that one. Raise the terrain a little bit. And then I used the temperate rocks by accident. You know what? That's okay. They're a bit mossy than the others. Perfect, I will add some rocks all around that. Could have some flower as well. No, no sunflower. Let's keep it with those. Did I use the color already for those? No, I stayed in red, so let's stay in red. Like so, it really gives a bit of life, so that is nice. Bit of shrubbery. Then now we'll take the tiger rocks. I need an and okay, now we can place those. Then after that I think I will place 2 lampposts, and I think that will be the end for today. Little 4-hour stream as always. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm not finished yet, but it's always nice to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want doing this like this, because we did that together, that guys, on about 4 hours. Imagine. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything when there's a live one. If you wanna say hi, or if you prefer the video, well, if you don't want to miss the video, don't forget to subscribe. It's important. It's quite important to subscribe, and yeah, subscribe to your favorite Blanco girl. And perfect, now we can oh, now it works with random rotation, nice. And one there. Perfect. Look at that, all those people doing the queue for that little train. Good. Good. Okay then. Well, once again, thanks for coming, guys. This was an amazing stream. Just look what we did, and train should come out of the tunnel. Yeah, look at that. Ah, I love it. And I forgot to add some light in there. It's okay, it will be when I do the light package, but you know what? It will be almost an insult if I didn't at least show you the POV of the thing. Let's wait for the full so we can see your work, yeah. Yeah, let's get on this one. Let's get on this one. Let's wait for it to start. Yes, climb, climb. Hello. There we go! There we go. We climb that little hill. Oh, look at this! Ah, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Remember to the tree. We've got an amazing view of the art installation. Then we enter the back of the waterfall. With a bit of the water coming down. And we can roughly see through it. But not much, that's okay. We'll add more rocks because it breaks the illusion with the waterfall, but we can do that just after before we end and I forget. We have a very nice view of the art installation. Then another waterfall. Ah, it's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This looks so nice. This looks so nice, and yeah, it will be nice to see what comes of this mini park, because yeah, this is a mini park. But it will be worth it. And really, if I still have ID when the mini park side is finished, then Berserk is saying amazing, thank you. If I still have got ID when the mini park is finished, I can always expand. There's nothing stopping me from expanding, so if needed, we will expand. But no plan yet. I want to finish first the park as the 50 by 50 park. And for one simple reason, is that I don't want to overscope. Want to keep everything reasonable. Okay, yes, that's better, and maybe yeah, some rocks in there. Yeah, this one. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the stream. Thank you all for coming, it was quite a stream. I will see you next time. Don't worry, next week. I'm sure next week, well, next week there will be a stream, and the video of this park the first video of this park will come soon, and of course there's always the Imagination Kingdom. And yeah, the video will come soon, because once I have done the station and the gift shop, I think we will be able to say it done for our first episode. I think it's quite nice. Anyway, I will meet you guys next time. Thanks you for watching. And let me take some screenshots because I like taking screenshots. And we'll meet again next time. Same time. And look at the beautiful Chucho. My name was Miss Barbar. And bye! Thanks for the stream, for watching. Thank you for coming by, and I will see you next time.